Alright, alright. Well, yeah, everyone. Calm down, calm down. Can you hear me? Have we got radio comms? Let me know. Everybody hear me on the live stream? Hopefully you can. Yeah, cheers Tom. Tom is supporting from the comfort of the live stream, so.
Nice support from the comfort of the live stream. Stop pedaling.
Okay, everybody stop pedaling, please. You can go to the parent screen, but yeah, it's not compulsory. I always get told off because I never do it, but I also never warm up either. So. Okie dokie, I've just set the stopwatch. 3.5 minutes to go. Now we wait. This is like the worst bit of it all, isn't it? Okay, I can now address the live chat. No, Charlie's. Go on.
It's definitely hard to just wait. It's the worst bit.
It's really difficult. Me and Charlie are both on Discord tonight. And we're both also sat in the same room, so we're getting a bit of echo in the background. So ankle cam, yeah, you can see the legs working away. Getting those watts out. God was speaking to us.
This is going to be so different from last week.
I don't know if anybody else can see, but it looks like you're all next to each other already in the pen, which is a first. Getting that head starting. Yeah, just to let everybody know. Basically, you have to wait until it's your turn to go. So we've got 1 minute to go nearly. And I am DSing this evening.
Shall I let the team know that we've got how much time?
Yeah, we got 1 minute to go. Price said we're the two Ronnies. Okay. So I will count you down. We're going to ease out of the pen and find each other. And then it's going to be downhill. Well, it's going to be flat for a bit, then downhill. So prepare for the descent. 20 seconds.
I thought it was 2:15.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's go. Everybody find a grey jersey and bunch up. You've got those hills coming up in that first 4 kilometers, remember, so let's try and stick together over those climbs. Those of you, if you feel like you're one of the weaker of the group, then, you know, you take the lead, you ride at your own pace, and the stronger riders will ride accordingly. It's probably going to take an hour, this race, everybody, so buckle in. Here's the descent. Here's the descent. So you're going to pick up some speed and roll away. 32 kilometers to go. Heart rate monitor's playing up, although it's coming up now, slowly. It always does that after I warm up sometimes. Fourth rider across the line counts, so everybody here is, yeah. The idea is we're going to try and keep it together for these climbs, for the first 4 kilometers, and then we'll start doing rotations. We'll see what everybody's like. Okay, the road is going to start pitching upwards, but it doesn't really start to go up properly until we take this right turn, and then it's dead straight and steep for a bit. It is a race, it's a team time trial, but yeah, you've got to get around as fast as you can. So idea is we try to stick together as a team, and then we push on for the final lap. No, it's Charlie. It's Charlie Racing. It does say in the title. Good work, everyone. Good work.
I hate it when you do that.
I'm just making sure you're all together. The bumblebees are coming past.
Everyone okay?
Yeah, don't worry, we'll have plenty of opportunities to put our foot right on the gas. It'll come. I was explaining earlier, chat, actually, that it's a very difficult course to ride. It's more difficult when you ride at the lower end of the category spectrum, because you've got to look after the riders that are on the team, and you know, you've also got to think about how the climbs affect. Like, these are not easy climbs. They're 11%, which, you know, when you're doing 2.5, 3 watts per kilo, you know, if you translate that to like an A category race where you're doing like 6 and 7 watts per kilo, that's a big difference. You know, the difference between 6 and 7 watts per kilo is massive when you're right at the end of a, when you're right on your limit. So, alright gang, let's crest the climb and we'll carry a bit of speed into the descent. And don't forget, the category limit for this race is 2.5 watts per kilo. So, you know, go on, Charlie, you lead them, you ride a bit. Oh, Alison is. How many is there? Is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, nice little downhill here. Stay with those 4, just in case. It's split at the minute, but the group, well, the split here at the front. Just keep riding within yourself on this climb. We'll just see if we can. This is a hell of a nasty bit here, but it does flatten off quite quickly. Well, not flatten off, but yeah, Charlie did get upgraded to a C, but you're allowed to race as a. What was the rule again, Tom? I can't remember. That is it. Yeah. You have got. See if Alison can just get over this with you, because if she does, then. Okay, this is. You get over this now, and there's a good bit of respite if you're in the group. So, yeah, Alison, you're only 2 seconds off.
Keep going, Alison.
Okie dokie. Let's bring up the rear shot. And we're going to go through the banner and then nice little descent. Yeah, that's Alison now with the red socks. Yeah, you just push through now, Charles, just to take them down, because. Go on, don't be afraid to push because of the. Okay, push up through the back, guys. Push up through the back and come through the group. Little surges. And then we got the flat road at the bottom where we can use our blob strength. Anyone who's feeling a pinch, just look at the places you can super tuck, look at the places where you can slightly ease off, check the gradient. Nice. Synchronized. Okay, so if anyone's feeling particularly strong here, wants to ride, you want to peg it at about 2.5 watts per kilo. If we can keep the group together at that watts per kilo, then absolutely perfect. Yeah. Yeah, you're all there. 6 of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can ride. You know, you can take the front now if you want. You know. Well, you haven't got a fan on. You haven't got a fan on, Charles. What the heck?
Oh, that's cold.
Amateur. You're like me. So this is where we're making a little bit of progress here now, because people are able to draft. The group is much bigger, the 6 of you, and you know, morale. It's always good for morale when you've got, you know, a group. Always good for morale, guys, when you're together like this. You've got a little bit more tarmac here that's flat, and then, as I'm sure you're aware, you go uphill again. But then there's a fair bit of flat after that. So we get up that climb as a 6, and then yeah, we'll start squeezing it a little bit on that flat section. Top work from the DS. I get the credit. And one job there, one job. Little rise here, make sure you... You had no excuse, Scott. Your fire alarm didn't go off. You don't have to, when you surge like that, don't ease off as much as you do, because the group will still latch on. The draft is quite powerful, so actually by slowing down as much as that, you might end up slowing the group. The way the game works. There's the fan that set off the fire alarm. Yeah, top work. Those of you with the most powder, the most matches to burn, you'll be using them on the second lap. Charlie's shaking her head. She's like, "Don't let it be me."
I've just done a Saturday block.
You're fine. Okay.
My legs are feeling those 7 days.
Get on with it. Stop complaining. Okay, concentration time. Climb upon us. Up the hill we must go.
Ride within yourselves, guys.
Yeah, Ryan, Val, Ali, Stu, well, and Mike and Charles actually. Just you want to be riding now probably harder than you did in the first couple of climbs. But if we can still keep the 6 together over the top, it just means we carry a little bit more speed potentially on that flatter section, and then we see what happens on the second lap. You would have played a part if things split up, you would have already played a part by helping us through this first lap. So let's see what happens. Kicker tonight, Kev. Yeah. I did record Charlie's warm up on her Wahoo on her new power meter to see if there's any difference. I haven't looked yet, actually. I don't think there is. If it's anything like mine, it'd be marginal. Ooh. So you're all still together, Alison, 5 seconds off the back, but
Okay.
you're better off still riding as you are. Everyone keep riding as you are. Alison, keep digging in, because if you keep maintaining that gap, it's close enough that we'll all come back together at the top. I'll just turn the thing around so we can see. There she is there.
Okay.
See, can you see the red socks? I think you can, yeah.
Just about.
I think a great thing is actually that we're being caught by this this group that is also splintering themselves. So it seems like teams are struggling to stay together, but also means we get an extra wheel to sit on. So if you've got a wheel to sit on it. "14-second gap, 15-second gap." Good job, Ali. See if you can stick with any one of these in the green green jersey, but you're doing a fantastic job. You're already 20 minutes in.
Keep going, Ali.
Okay, those of you that have just come over the top, blob up, and we will start rotations. Get those grey jerseys together. Go on, Charles. Close the gap. Okay, make it easy to start with because Charlie's in the same room as me, but I'll get Charlie to sit on the front now. Go on, Charlie.
Okay.
And she'll do a 60-second turn starting at 19 minutes. So in 3, 2, 1, Charlie's on. No, ride, Charlie, ride. Ride, 200 watts.
200 watts?
Yeah, now you're going to have to start to ride because... Hang on, you're spiking too much. Now you're going to ride as a team because the idea was to keep you all together. But now that you're on the flat road, it's time to put some time. You've got to start riding now. So next up will be Mike at 20 minutes, if that's okay. Charlie's riding about 2.5 to 3 watts per kilo roughly, so yeah, ride whatever you feel like, Mike. Just keep the group together. Pull off, Charles. Okay, Mike, on you go. You sit in the group now. You're also strong enough to close gaps, so if any gaps open, you can close the gaps. And then, yeah, Stu, if you're in good position, you can start a 30-second turn or a 60-second turn at 21 minutes. Oh, it's flipping nervous, this. I don't know if I'm doing a good enough job. Okay, so what I mean by closing gaps is, say that like Stuart's gone to the front, like you just make sure everyone stays with Stuart, sort of thing. Like sometimes, yeah, but you don't have to go past him. You just have to make sure the blob is still sucking up behind him. And then, yeah, I mean, we could probably go with Val. Val can take a turn next, and then Ryan, and yeah, up to you how long you want to do your pulls, but if you feel comfortable doing a minute, do a minute. It's absolutely no problem. Yep. Nice. Okay, so it's working well now, actually, because it's obvious who's on the front and the blob is coming up behind. This is good stuff. This is good stuff because it's obvious who's on the front and it's obvious, yeah, who's pushing on. You're doing a good job of and then Ryan, you can come on, buddy, in about 10 seconds, and then after Ryan, we'll chuck Charlie back on again. That's it. Nice shot. So Ryan's going to finish at 24 minutes. Then you're going to be on for a minute. So Charlie will be jumping on in 20 seconds, and then we'll go through the order again. Charlie, Mike, Stu, Val, and Ryan.
Charlie on. Is this okay?
Yeah, don't be afraid to ride hard. The group will get sucked. Like when you come through to the front, because they all disappear, don't they, at the bottom of the screen?
Yeah.
Don't be afraid, like, someone will close the gap. Like, 10 seconds left shot. I'll do the countdown. Charlie off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mic on. I mean, you're pretty fresh, you know, so you might as well just keep that gap there when you swing off. No, well, close, you know, maintain the gap. Just makes it easier for the, if there is anyone who's you know, struggling. Huh? Mic off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stuart on. Nice. We're in a nice little routine now. Yeah, you're allowed the Tron. Yeah, the Tron bike is allowed in these events. Just seen one. Dope. Stuart off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Val, you're up. Yeah. Good job, Alison. Keep riding. It's another one in the books. Keep going. I'm not sure, because the next team is filling up the space there, so you can't tell.
Don't worry, you've done a cracking job. You're still doing a cracking job. Just keep plugging away.
Val is coming off in 4, 3, 2, 1, and Ryan, you're up. Doing well, Ryan. Good job, buddy.
Yes.
You'll be on next, okay?
Yep.
Ryan off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Charlie's up.
Yep.
Okay, so disappointingly, we're almost coming to the end of this flat road, and we'll be back onto those savage climbs again. So we're gonna take the limiter off a little bit. We're gonna still trying to stay together, but we're going to stretch things. We only need 4 riders to finish to get the fastest time. Now, we might end up in a situation where if we ride too hard, we only end up with 3. And if that happens, we will have to stay together and ride as a 5. It may be that 2 riders are feeling it just the same. So if that's the case, like I said, we ride as a 5, but we make the call on the climbs. Charlie's off in 4, 3, 2, 1. Mike, you're up. Nice shot. You needed that because it dropped down quite quick there, so. Got somebody in our sights here. Who's Tim Bott's got? Tim Bott. Is that Tim McNulty? Oh. Okay, Mike off in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stuart, you're up. Ah, this group. Looks like this group is catching us. I need to turn around, sorry, Charles. Gosh darn it. What is this team that's catching us doing? Well, I'm sorry, but they've got to come through like with a bit more oomph than what they're doing. So we just keep riding as we are. Okay, sorry I messed up. Stu, you're off in 3, 2, 1. Val, your turn. We might end up riding the descent with these guys. If that happens, yeah, I think there's nothing we can do about it because it's a descent. But it'll probably split on the climb anyway, so don't worry about that. Although it is a nice sized group. It's like a nice mini peloton though. See, they're kind of like sprinting through, but not really. Okie dokie.
Jumping down.
Yeah. Okay, Ryan, you can come through, buddy. Take us onto this descent. Give it a nice little push to get us onto the descent, and we'll carry a nice bit of pace down here. Make sure everybody stays together. We'll be all right. Nice. Okay, so the first lap is done. Unfortunately, we now show no mercy, in the words of someone we also know. So, the climb's coming up. We're going to ride likely harder than the first time. And hopefully we stay together, but if not, hopefully there's still 4 of us. If not, we just ease off. You know how it goes. We make a call on the road, so... Let's just ride these climbs fairly hard. Let's try and sit at 2.5 to 3 watts per kilo. There's not going to be much draft on them, so we're all going to be riding roughly the same effort. And we will assess halfway up the climb or at the top. Okay, I want you to peg it, Charlotte, about 200 odd watts.
What, now?
Yeah, now, yeah. That's 300. I'm so mean. Yeah, about 200 if you can. Yeah. Charlie's going to try and peg it here at about 2.5 to 3 watts per kilo. But yeah, let's see if we can raise the bar this time round on this lap. I'm just going to turn the camera around to make sure you're not dropping anybody. You're all still there. These are short climbs, remember guys, so a minute, 2 minutes and you're over them. Nice, nice group, nice. Keep digging in. Stuart, dig in, buddy, dig in. It's a small gap.
Keep going, guys.
Stuart's going to be our 4th rider here now over this climb, so we are riding to Stuart's pace as of this minute.
What about Ryan?
Ryan's right behind you. Ryan's fine. It's Stuart's there to your left.
Yeah.
So almost cresting this one. Good job, Barry. Well done. You've contributed very well. There probably are rules, Tim. Yeah, but I don't know.
I'm really not see where I'm going.
I was gonna say, roads. Where we going? We don't need roads. Sorry.
Now you hit my power up as I'm about to go downhill.
Well, you're coming through a banner, so I'm using it. Okay. Good job, Stuart. You're probably going to come back to us with a lot of momentum here. So the ones who are just off the front, including you, Charlie, just be aware. Okay, don't ride too hard here. Mike's going to come flying up to you because he will anyway, but... Okay, they're coming back pretty quick, so just kick into the bottom of this. Make sure you gather some momentum and then settle in. Once you're over this, you've got that nice little downhill, remember? A little bit of flat road to recover. Let's get over this steep one.
It's not fair. Everyone's
Shush. Get on with it.
bigger than me.
Hang on, Stuart's just behind you, so you're marshalling Stuart at the minute. He's 3 meters behind you.
Is he still there?
Yeah, I'll keep an eye. I'll keep an eye. Ryan and Mike, good job. You've slingshotted yourselves well there. You just keep riding to the top of this one, and Charlie's with Stuart here, so we'll gradually bring ourselves back up. Charlie's got an arrow, so she can use it. Oh, drop out. Ah. What do we do?
What does that mean?
So what do we do in this situation now then? Because 3 of us need to cross the line. So we do actually have to wait, do we? Yeah, that's what I thought. But I'd have thought there might have been a rule for like a dropout. Sounds like you've got to wait, but what if the person can't get the power meter working again? Do you know what I mean? How can there be a rule where, okay, you'll have to stop then before you go down the hill, potentially. Need to stop, Charles. Can we stop before we go down the hill? Do you reckon we'll make... Yeah, I think we will. I think we'll stop in time. Be better to go down together. Yeah, that's a good point. Mix just said wait for Valerie, because Valerie might be coming up as well. And this is where we're thankful for the rear view camera on Zwift, so we can actually see what's happening behind. The tension. The tension. This is where I see, like, Alison's still going round now. Like, this is where it really matters, isn't it? Because if you both had dropouts, or, you know, something happened, you know, Alison's still riding, you know, as hard as she can is what really matters. It's still a team effort.
Oh, is that? Oh, right. Oh, hang on. Ah!
I've been rambling. Sorry.
Oh no!
Okay, full attack mode.
Ah!
It's time for Ed mode. Charlie's coming with an arrow.
Am I?
Okay, you can arrow tuck. Free wheel. Steady on. You want to have Ryan with you and, what's his name? Mike. You don't have to wait, Val. Just keep riding whatever you want to ride at, because it'll still help you at the end of the day. That. It's time for Val mode. Val mode.
Val mode.
Okay, gents, we shall go again. Go on, Charlie, give us a pull here. Mike's just about to get back on anyway. All good there, Mike? Cool. Just about to get onto the back wheel. And then we'll, yeah, we got to dig in up the final climb, and then the four of us will push on the flats. Ah, Stuart. Oh, hang on. Go on, Val. Hopefully she's on the wheel. Yeah, it looks like it. Okay, we're all together now. Wait, is that a song? Anyway, okay, let's reset and let's ride. We'll let Val sit on until the climb because she's been riding on her own for a fair bit. So, Mike, you take us here for the next, well, until 45 minutes, and then Charlie will take over at 45 minutes for 1 minute, and then we'll get into rotation. Yeah. Thanks, Katie. Okay, go on, Charles.
Okay.
Charlie coming through. And we have a infiltrator. Hmm. Why is he giving us a pull? He's helping us get back to his team. That one. We take it.
Is that supposed to happen?
I think he's struggling to get back on, and now he's pulling us back up, so... Oh, hang on, Valerie's 3 seconds back.
Okay, how is it?
4 seconds back. What's happening there? Oh, what's happening? 5 seconds.
You okay, Val?
6 seconds. Hang on. The gap is going out ever so slightly, so it must have been when that guy came past and he's sort of sucked us away. So if we regroup, we can ride together up this climb and then use this green team. If they ride away from us, then we can use them as bait then on the flat road at the top. Val, when you get back to us here, you take the, well, you ride your pace and we'll ride to you. So yeah, that's fine. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
That's fine.
Is this the Benji we have in the chat? Is this the Benji?
It's Val with it.
5 seconds. She's coming back. She's coming back. You're coming back, Val. Good job. Good job. Oh, Stuart's cooked his. Oh,
Well
then.
done, Val. Nice one.
There's Val. This is a slight exaggeration. When are we gonna get Lantern on you? In the live stream. You do well to chat on that social ride, because whenever I've done one, I'm always dying. It is indeed. You get over this and it's flat all the way.
Woohoo!
Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha. Nice one, Mick. Don't my fake laugh there, Scott.
Is Ryan with it?
Yeah, you're all there. No, we're big fans, Benji. Big fans. It's really good. Let's go, team. We're nearly at the summit. Val, that's all you have to do then is suck the wheels. And we'll get the lads to do a bit more pulling. Don't we all use that excuse? I like how that group in front of us is not going any further away, so it adds that little extra to our finish. Oh, I know, Mick. It's been terrible. Shockingly. Shocking. Oh. Come on, Ryan. Let's not let that 2-second gap grow. Yes, 4 watts a kilo. Good job. Oh, congrats, Benji. Awesome. Yeah, we're about to crest it. We're passing the carb load sign on the right hand side.
Oops. Sorry, stretching my legs.
Okie dokie, let's pick up some speed then. Charlie, you take us to 53 minutes, and yeah, you're gonna ride at 2.5, 3 watts per kilo. Hopefully that keeps the blob together. Let's see what happens. Go on, Charles. Alrighty, Mike, you come through in 3, 2, 1. Okay, watch the gap, Charles. Oh, that's okay. Ryan's on his wheel. Oh, gone though. Close the gap. Oh, Valerie, 2 seconds back.
Keep going, Val.
Yeah, that gap is 3 seconds. Just got to be careful of it because we are on the flat. And it'll be more difficult to close. Charles, you just drop back a tiny bit. You guys keep riding.
Don't apologise, I'm going to drop back and help you.
Charlie's got a van power up anyway, so as she drops back now, she'll use that to effect. Ease off a bit more, Charles. There.
uphill now, so got to give her a chance to catch.
Okay, the gap's closing you. Right, you can't ride too hard doing that, okay.
Very well.
Right. Start riding. Okay, go in front of it.
Okay.
Okay, Charlie's gonna come around you, and then we'll just get Mike and Ryan just to ease off on the slight drag up here. You're gonna have to be like 150 watts. You need to be like, this is where like regulating is really important now, because you're not gonna get super draft.
It's okay.
Well, you can see it. You can see it. You're riding next to each other. So if you ride a bit harder, she'll slot in behind you. This is why like Zwift is like completely different from the real world. In the real world, you'd be able to feel the person's suffering. But you can't, can you? That's what I hate about Zwift, really.
You there, Val?
Yeah, she's there. Good job, only 6k to go. Doing well, everyone. Van power being deployed. Okay, Ryan's going to give us a little burst here to get back to Mike. And make sure we don't lose the 5 meter gap. Yeah, the van that's slingshotted you past.
Yeah.
Okay, I think Ryan, Mike and Charlie now just ride at 2 to 2.5, and hopefully it's sort of maybe you ride 3 abreast, and I don't know, but potentially it could give Val more draft than us actually riding single file. I don't know. That's just my weird way of thinking, but potentially that might work. I don't know. Do you know what 2.5 watts per kilo is? Well, yeah, it says it there. I mean, in numbers wise.
150?
Yeah, about 150, 160-ish, I think. So, that's what you're looking at. No, you're doing 80 now. Don't look at what other people are doing.
I'm not. I'm trying to concentrate.
Right, you're going to have to take charge from it. Okay.
Yeah.
Something's cooking. And it ain't cookies. Okay, we're getting into the final few kilometers. How are you going, Val? How's things? Perfect. What's cooking? It's fish cakes and VC potatoes.
Do you know what VC potatoes is?
Huh?
Do you know what VC potatoes is?
Of course we do. Everybody watches VC. Keep singing, Ed. I have a glorious Welsh voice. Oh, look, we're being... This is good timing. We've got extra draft here now.
The blob. Is there a gap?
It's 5 meters at the minute. Ease off a tad. You're the one to fill the gap. Speed up. Not too much. I love that. I go, slow down. Let's speed up, speed up. No, not 1,000 watts. It's just, what a way to panic you. I love it, really. Oh. Okay, I don't care. This green team, I'm pretty sure it's the team that did this to us last lap. I can't really remember, but they should be trying to get past, but they are being unsuccessful. So we're just gonna keep riding our own pace. 2.5k to go. This is this last 1.5, 2 kilometers is now gonna be virtually your maximal effort now, Val. You're gonna dictate the sort of effort that we can finish on. So give whatever you have left for the last kilometer and a half. I need to say that to Charlie more often. Speed up and then go full blast. I gotta check his foot. Let's go, team. Let's finish strong.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, Val.
Yes, Val. Strong stuff. I know it is, Mick, but this is the second time they passed us. They passed us the first lap. They passed us the first lap in this same place. And then they didn't overtake us. And now
Oof.
They've caught us up again. Or is it a different team? Because we have to stop, didn't we? But it seems it's like the second team or something. But they've not overtaken us properly. And like we've increased our pace only because it's the finish anyway.
Give me there, guys. Come on.
Let's finish in front of this green team to show that we're not getting overtaken and that they should have overtaken us. Let's do it. 600 meters to go. All in now, all in.
Jump on my wheel, Val.
500 meters, it's gonna fly by. Then the green guy's just taking off.
Oh, I don't like it when you do that. I don't know what's happening.
Final stretch.
Go, go, go!
You can't resist, can you? Nice. We made it.
Well done, guys.
Well done, everybody, and yeah, even Alison for contributing early on. It still matters.
Cracking effort. Well done, guys.
Yeah, the thing with overtaking, it's blooming difficult to enforce, isn't it? Because you either ease off or, well, yeah, the team has to come through. There's lots of different things that have to happen. And it's always an issue when, I think it's probably more of an issue almost, maybe, in D racing. Because of there's such a small gap in abilities. So that's where the struggle is, I think. You know, when they come past each other like that.
How are you feeling, Ryan? It's been a while since you've ridden. Oh, bless you.
Yeah, everyone did superb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Team time trial is always important to, you know.
Well done, Alison.
Alright, Michael Harron, blooming heck, you throw the punches, don't you? Flipping heck. Tell me today that I'm on fire, if you pardon the pun. I'm joking, I love you. Yeah, that's right, William. Yeah, they were, when they were overtaken, they were splitting. They
Just
didn't.
keep chipping away, Alison. Right within yourself.
They didn't quite have the gas to come past, and then, you know, when they do come past, then they probably don't have the gas to then keep that up. So it's almost impossible to do that. How can I just leave the 19 notification? What 19 notifications?
19 notifications.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that's my fault. Sorry, guys.
New jerseys.
Yeah, I I'm not very good, am I? Like, I don't know how to give people ride-ons. I don't know how to give people kudos on Strava.
Oh, you don't want to be giving kudos.
I don't know how, so...
Don't.
I can just about work out how to accept a follow request on Strava.
Don't go giving people encouragement.
You're so mean. You should always encourage people.
I'm joking, man. Ooh, purple socks tonight.
No, purple's not my colour.
Light blue.
No, I like the light blue.
You like the light blue?
Or the pink.
Or the red?
No.
Or the yellow?
No. The pink stripy ones.
Okay.
The EF energy ones.
They do look like EF, don't they? Ooh, red gloves. White gloves, blue gloves.
No, I don't like the red. White. Caw. If I leave you to choose my clothes, you make me look like a clown. White.
Alright. I'll go no gloves. It's pro, no gloves.
No, I always wear gloves. If you ride cross, you always wear gloves.
And the shades. No, okay. You're fine as you are. Fine as you are.
Yes, thank you. Stop messing around with my little avatar.
I bet you're looking forward to moving up to Sea Catering and giving Scott a pace in, aren't you?
I'm scared. It's like riding with the 3/4s in the crits. But with no friends. Like I used to just find people to sit behind.
You're getting there. Look, 64% complete.
What does that mean? Like, as in levels?
No, so if you complete that, you can get the Tron.
Is that the glowy bike that Mike was riding?
Oh my god. This is what I gotta put up with. I'm racing the World Championships on Saturday. Charlie's my DS.
I'm an awesome DS.
You are, to be fair.
Just
Yeah.
don't ask me to stick wet flannels down the back of your shorts again.
It's okay, I've ordered ice packs.
Oh.
Yeah, they're coming in the post. Hopefully not when I'm doing a race. Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see. Okay. I gotta go and boil some potatoes, guys. So
I thought you'd already boiled them.
no, they're boiling. I was a bit too engrossed. I was DSing, man. I got a DS. Doing all this and I'm not even getting paid. So right. Right, I will I'll end the stream. I'll end the stream and thank you for supporting.
I'm just waiting for Alison to finish. We're all
Yeah,
waiting
you can stay on the voice chat.
Yeah, we're all waiting for Alison to finish.
That's what we usually do. Stay on the Cheers, Benji. Yeah. Thank you, Michael. Okay, everyone can see your crop chat.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's where the camera's pointing. Nice one, guys. It's another one done and dusted. We look forward to next week. Yeah, well done, everyone. Great race. We'll see you again soon. Take care.